Alright guys, so I haven't really done a whole lot to this. I've done a little bit. I got this motor here working, and I have the counter, the encoder wheel, able to be read, and I soldered up this little beauty. It's not beautiful at all. I got it all laid out on the breadboard for testing, which if people are interested, I'll go into more what this is in another video. Just let me know. But what it's doing right now is the wheels will turn forwards, they'll turn backwards, they'll stop, just like they're supposed to. And I can monitor the number of rotations using this little encoder wheel. And if you don't know what that is, let me see if I have something. It's a little wheel like that. I don't know if you can see. In between the spokes, there's holes in it. Oh, there we go. You can see I love it there. See, there's holes in it. And each time this hole is going to pass through here. And each time the hole passes through is one tick. There's 20 holes. It'll trigger the sensor each time. And each 20 holes counts as a full rotation of the wheel. And that's how I'm going to use to monitor the speed. So each of these will have one. And it will be able to monitor the speed on each wheel and make sure when I'm speeding up and slowing down, they'll stay the same. Otherwise, the car turns and it does funny things, especially if left and right are off. Another thing I noticed when I was testing is each wheel is very different in speeds. This is just a little cheap. I think I paid $10 for it. It's all going to change eventually anyway. But what I did was I set it up, hooked up an LED light, so each rotation, it's hard to see, but there's a little LED in here. Each time the wheels rotate, goes through a full rotation, it lights up. And eventually I'm going to take that, like I said, and make it a counter. So I know at this certain speed setting it's going 200 rotations per minute, whatever. And this one may be going 180, so I know that I need to do some adjustments in the programming so that it can adjust and fix that. But just to show you where I am now, here we go. I turn it on. Nothing happened. Fantastic. Let me do this. Open. Is that right? Yep, that's the one. So there we go. So I have it turning now. And if I take, sorry, this won't reach, so I'm going to have to lift it up. But if I take this and hold it here, you can see every time the wheel goes around, that light comes on. It's going a little over every half second, I guess. Right around 620 milliseconds, so 0.6 seconds roughly. So, and hooked up to a different power supply, it'll go faster, it'll go slower. This little breadboard power supply I have here just does not have much power to it. Another thing I picked up is one of these little guys. It's just a, the backup battery pack thing that you get for your cell phone or whatever to charge it. And I took a USB cable that was with one of those USB LED light things that you can get for your laptop, and I cut it. And here we have the positive and negative pins that come out of here. So I can take this and plug it in, and it'll give me enough power to power all these motors and the Arduino Uno, which will be great. So I'll be able to stack that on somewhere and stack all this on there, and it'll start running on its own. Another thing, my soldering, I guess I showed you this, it is not pretty at all. So I ordered some PCB boards that I can take and put on my CNC mill and be able to mill out all of the wiring and make it a nice little board that can go on here, and it'll look much better than having this jumble of wires. It'll actually remove 90% of those wires. So that'll be good. But anyway, that's it. That's all I have today. Sorry there wasn't more. If you guys want to know more about the code I'm using or anything like that, let me know, and I'll work on it. I'll get that up there. I'm really working on cleaning it up right now and making it look nice, because it's just a big mess, but you know how that goes. Alright, so that's it, and we'll see you next time.